That's lovely, that's fine,
Yeah.
and that's no problem at all.
Yeah.
Because I'm standing here talking to you, but have you got any of the information that's on those computers on there?
No, I think the glare from the window actually I could. So this is Eastbourne Investigation and Detainee Handling Centre. Up here. I shouldn't imagine there's going to be much going on up here that's particularly interesting. Oh dear. Office facing this way, screens facing this way. Not good. Yeah, I think it's not automatic entry. Actually use intercom there to speak to a member of staff, and they let you in if you have an appointment. And then I've got big vehicle gates here, very similar to the one in Great Yarmouth when the van took me in, went into something like this, and then you get out of the van once you're inside and they take you into the building. Let's see if old matey boy there closed the blinds. No, just left them wide open. So I'm just gonna sit here. Oh, he's got all that personal information out on his screen. I don't know how much you can see with the reflection on the glass on the phone, but with my eyes I can see it pretty damn clearly. Excuse me there, Constable. Let's have a second. Just your colleague in there just noticed that as I'm stood outside here in a public area, I can see his whole computer screens, and I don't know what's on there, but I should imagine he's probably dealing with a lot of personal and private information on there. Just this constable in here in the corner, in the back right. But you know, obviously he can't see. Oh, he's noticed that I'm there, but he hasn't done anything to close the blinds. So would you mind just letting him know that?
Yeah, I'll send an email to the sergeants in custody.
Can you just pop in and let him know now? Otherwise, I'm going to stand here and I'm going to film all that information, and that's a huge data breach, isn't it?
Right. Okay. Have you been filming it here? Or?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. I was just saying that, they're bars, they're not blinds. Or is that a blind that pulls down? Yeah, I think that's a blind that pulls down. So definitely can sort that out, no problem. Hello there, how are you?
I'm good, how can I help?
Yeah, not too bad. Inspector, is it?
Yes.
Inspector, sorry?
Neville.
Neville, nice to meet you, Inspector. As I was just saying to the constable, obviously from here, public area, just your screens there. These ones aren't fine because they're facing away from the window, but yours facing this way. I should imagine that you're probably dealing with a lot of private, personal, sensitive information on those computers.
Right.
Obviously, if I can see that from a public place, that's a massive data breach on behalf of the constabulary.
This is where it gets legally spicy. The member of the public raises a valid data protection point, but filming potential private data could itself raise issues. Citizen accountability versus information security. Who's in the right here?
So, as I was just saying, if he could just ask you to close your blinds, and they need to stay closed if you're working on that computer.
Sorry, who are you?
Pardon?
And who are you?
Member of the public that is very concerned with GDPR breaches from the government.
Okay. And what have you got on your camera at the moment then, please?
You.
Pardon?
You.
Me?
Yes.
That's lovely, that's fine,
Yeah.
and that's no problem at all.
Yeah.
Because I'm standing here talking to you, but have you got any of the information that's on those computers on there?
No, I think the glare from the window, actually, I couldn't actually get anything on the camera. I'm not 100% sure at the moment, but...
Can I check that with you, just to make, because obviously you're concerned about data breaches, and obviously I am as well.
Okay.
And if you've got anything on there that obviously is concerning for both of us,
Right.
then obviously that would be a concern. So,
Okay. So if there is anything on there that
Yes.
is of concern, that will be evidence that I'll be sending to the Information Commissioner's office.
Absolutely fine. But I need to make sure
But that's
that
not
you
your
also-
jurisdiction. That's the jurisdiction of the ICO, I'm afraid. Data breaches. So, unfortunately, unless you have, what's the word? A power that you're going to use to search my device, it's not something that I'm at liberty to.
So are you going to be leaving now?
Pardon?
Are you going to be leaving now?
Once I've confirmed that you close the blinds and you're complying with data protection laws, then yes, absolutely.
The inspector handles it calmly, diffusing while asserting authority, textbook professional tone. But the exchange highlights how fragile these interactions can be. One misstep and it escalates. Would you have left after that or waited to confirm compliance?
Goodbye.
Thank you, Inspector. And that is how you shut down an inspector. So as I said, we will sit here and wait and see if he does close the blinds. There we go, simple as that. Oh, or perhaps not. Going to try the other side. There we go. So you can see that they obviously don't have that blind closed nearly enough because it jams on everything as it goes down. So obviously this has been a huge and ongoing problem here at Eastbourne Custody Centre.
Frollard's victory shot blinds finally closed. That's a small but significant audit success. This kind of footage might actually help forces tighten internal data handling training. Ever seen similar issues in public offices or council buildings?
Or Investigation and Detainee Handling Centre, as they call it, which is a bit of a mouthful for what's basically a PIC. There we go. So, blinds are closed. So, I just want to wait for that constable to come back out, who I originally spoke to. Yes. Thank you for that. Just before you go, just so I have for the records for the ICO, just so I've spoken to, can I just get your collar number there?
Yeah, it's Echo Bravo 157.
Echo Bravo 157. Brilliant. Thank you. Cheers. You too. So we've got two constables in an unmarked vehicle. Yep, okay, unmarked vehicle, Echo Foxtrot 19, Juliet Juliet Lima. Yeah, so it's an Eastbourne unmarked vehicle for you, Sussex.
Identifying practical fixes, reflecting on policy gaps, and finishing with a calm outro. It's the kind of investigative close that balances tension and professionalism, ending the story on a constructive note rather than pure confrontation.
Thing is, all it takes is A, for the blind to be closed, or B, to rearrange the office so his computer is in this corner here of the office, facing away from the window, and it's problem solved at the end of the day. But yeah, so this is Eastbourne Custody Centre. And this has been Sussex. So there we go. We've actually got another one. It's a little bit higher up, and it's not on at the moment. But you've got a screen up there facing the window as well. I can't actually say that one's a data breach. As I said, it's not being used, and there's nothing on there to display that is a huge potential breach, and something that Sussex Constabulary need to work on. There we go. I'm going to move on to home. Actually, I think I might stop somewhere on the way home. We will see. It's too late in the day to do a job centre. I'm not sure what else is on the way home from here that I haven't done before, but might have a little look and find out. But yeah, until then guys, as always, stay safe, remember your rights, and Sarah.